Okay, so it looks like it's being reported that there was an altercation between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B at the Harper Bazaar party. I'm gonna go on over to the Shade Room to fill you guys in on what's going on. I'm like, what in the world? I'm sitting here trying to get my night together, and my friend texts me like, hey, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B just got into a fight. I'm like, you are lying. They did not get into a fight. And then I go on over to the Shade Room, see all the aftermath, and I am just baffled. So I'm going to fill you guys in on what's going on the Shade Room. Cardi B was escorted out of the party, and she has a big, huge knot on her forehead. We're going to catch up on this situation together. I'm going to just go live. I don't have time to try and make a video and do all of that. Let's just get into it. Let's go on over to the Shade Room. So this is the Shade Room page. Here is a first look at the incident. Here it goes. It says allegedly. Okay, so it says press play. Cardi B allegedly tried to fight Nicki Minaj at a fashion party tonight. Update, and then it says a source connected to the situation said that Cardi tried to fight Nicki, but Ross stepped in and ended up fighting Cardi. So let's press play and see what's going on. So I'm guessing the bigger woman in the plain dress is Ra Ali, I'm guessing. But I'm going to play it. I'm going to first show you what Cardi B was wearing. So this is what Cardi was wearing. And as you can see, that was the red dress that was flinging around and going in a circular motion. This is what Nicki Minaj was wearing to the right. And I'm going to go back to that video, and you can see Cardi B with the same dress. So as you can see, that's Cardi B. You can see that's what she's wearing on the left, on the hand side. And then she got escorted out of the party. She has a huge knot on her forehead. This is what photographers captured as she was being escorted out. As you can see, this photo right here is a far away image, and Cardi B has a really huge knot. There are other videos of Cardi B yelling about, you know, like somebody said stuff about her child. I guess she just wrote a post. So it says, I've let a lot of shit slide. I let you sneak diss me. I let you lie on me. I let you attempt to stop my bags. Fuck up the way I eat. You threatened other artists in the industry. Told them if they work with me, you'll stop fucking with them. I let you talk big shit about me. I addressed you once in person. I addressed you a second time in person. And every time you copped the plea. But when you mention my child, you choose to like comments about me as a mother, make comments about my abilities to take care of my daughter, is when all bets are fucking off. I've worked too hard and come too far to let anybody fuck with my success. Bitches talk all that shit in they raps, but in real life they pussy. This shit really is for entertainment. So I'm gonna go on over to the other video where she was saying like, what you say about my child? What you say about my child? It's one of these videos, so I'm gonna just play it real quick. So as you can see, she's repeatedly saying like, talk mess about my child again, talk mess about my child again. So, you know, clearly she had it. And as you guys know, Nicki Minaj has been sneak dissing her. Nicki Minaj has definitely been taking shots at her. Cardi B has definitely been responding via like, you know, like cheap shots at the MTV Awards. There was shots on records. There's shots back and forth. So definitely they have issues with one another. And at this moment, it looks like Cardi B had enough. She caught her and she said that it was on site and it happened on site. I'm gonna play another video for you guys, and then let's see. So these are like tweets of people who were at the party. They were like, Nicki and Cardi just got into a physical fight at Bizarre Icon's party. Another person said Nicki and Cardi fighting while I'm standing 52 meters away. Another person said, you heard it here first. Cardi and Nicki got into a fist fight at the Harper Bazaar's party. Another person said it was Raw and Cardi. Nicki was wearing a gown. And as you can see, ain't no fucking gown anywhere. Barbs, use your damn eyes. And that was the first video I showed you guys. It was of Raw Ali that was going like in circles with her. Another person says that was definitely Cardi, but that was not Nicki. So apparently she tried to fight Nicki Minaj, but she ended up fighting Raw Ali. And apparently she was fed up with the cheap shots. This is a situation where it's like, no matter how much money you have, no matter, you know, like they say this saying all the time, like, you could take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl. Cardi B definitely seems like she's about that life. I mean, she has the big knot on her forehead, but you know, you never know, like when you're trying to fight somebody and then people are blocking you, another person has the advantage to hit you. I'm not making excuses for her, but you know, I know how things happen, but she seems like a person that is about that life that's like, you know what I'm saying? She's not for this industry stuff. Like, I'm not for you just need this in me. I'm not for you just coming for me. And Nicki Minaj has been coming for her. And I feel like everybody ain't about that, oh, just industry stuff. Like some people really want to throw them hands, and it happened that she wanted to throw the hands at Nicki Minaj, and Ra Ali threw the hands back at her. And it is what it is. I'm gonna go on over to the chat to see what you guys are saying. I don't see what you guys are saying right now. Let me go on over to the chat, see what's being said. It says, dang, sometimes you have to let things go. Girl, you just got into the industry. Have class, she's coming off too messy. Somebody said, oh wait. Let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, it says, I mean, have some class, seriously. She has the right to defend her daughter, period. It was not Nicki. Yeah, it wasn't Nicki, but she tried to fight Nicki. So she wanted to fight Nicki, and she ended up fighting Ra Ali. She made a statement, and it's on the Shade Room, where she was saying she was tired of Nicki Minaj talking mess. But, you know, people have confirmed that Ra Ali, which is Nicki Minaj's friend, is the one who jumped in on the situation. I don't know what Nicki Minaj said about her kid, but these industry circles are definitely small. Like everybody, just how the whole situation happened with Drake and Pusha T was able to expose his kid, and these industries talk, like these people talk, these circles talk. You never know what people are saying behind closed doors. I don't know what she said about her kid, but I don't doubt that something could have been said. Nicki has been acting haywire lately. She's been flying off the radars, and she's been going at everybody. So I mean, I don't know. I don't put it past nobody. I know how these industries are. I know how these people are. I know how people hold these people up to a certain standard, but at the end of the day, they're people at the end of the day. They have feelings at the end of the day. They get tired of people's mouths. And if you're within arm reach, you're somebody, you know, talking mess, then hey, it is what it is. But for the people who just tuned in, I'm going to read Cardi's statement one more time for you guys. So I'm going to share my screen one more time and show you guys what Cardi said. So it's on the Shade Room. It says, I let a lot of shit slide. I let you sneak diss me. I let you lie on me. I let you attempt to stop my bags, fuck up the way I eat. You've threatened other artists in the industry, told them if they work with me, you'll stop fucking with them. I let you talk big shit about me. I addressed you once in person. I addressed you a second time in person. And every time you copped the plea. But when you mention my child, you choose to like comments about me as a mother, make comments about my abilities to take care of my daughter, is when all bets are fucking off. I've worked too hard and come too far to let anybody fuck with my success. Bitches talk all that shit in they raps, but in real life they pussy. That shit really is for entertainment. So that's what she said. If you guys are aware of some of the stuff that Nicki Minaj has done and the accusations around Nicki Minaj, when she got into her issue with Remy Ma, when she got into her issue with Lil' Kim, all of the women claimed that Nicki Minaj tried to stop their bag. And I believe it. I believe it. I believe that she's a person who tries to use her power and influence to crush her opponents. And this is no diss to her. This is no shade. This is all facts. Like, I believe it. I just simply believe it because at this point in time, that's what is being, that's the rumor. That's what people are saying. And it seems to be proven at this point. Like, each woman that you have an issue with, if each woman that you have an issue with says, claims about you trying to stop their bag, at some point we have to be like, okay, what's going on with Nicki that she's so insecure that she's trying to stop everybody's bag? Why can't she flourish on her own as an artist? She's talented. She's a good rapper. She raps better than Cardi B. Cardi B, however, she makes better song choices. So Cardi B has writers and she gets better song selection. So the songs that Cardi B has been putting out have been better. But Nicki Minaj as a rapper, she writes beats better, she raps better, she's more lyrical, but her song selection isn't as great this as recently. But I think that there's room in the industry for both of them. They're both talented in their own way, and they both can make music in their own way. I don't understand why Nicki Minaj stopped so many artists' bag. I know that she has a cult-like following. I know she has diehard fans, but it is what it is. Like, at some point, you have to figure out, like, what's going on with you? Why are you so insecure that you are trying to stop every woman's bag that is a competition for you? If you claim that you're queen, if you claim that you're the best rapper, if you claim that you are the highest selling rapper, if you claim all of these things, why not live up to it? I don't understand that. I think that that is something to think about. I think that Cardi B is in a different caliber. I mean, a lot of people, like, outside looking in, it's like, you're rich now, you got all this money now, you shouldn't worry about what somebody think about you, you shouldn't worry about this, you shouldn't worry about that. But at the end of the day, as a human being, when somebody is talking about you constantly, and you really about that life, you're not no fake female, at some point you're gonna pop off. At some point you're gonna be like, I'm tired of you sneaking. I'm not the one to play with. I let you slide and F this industry stuff. And I feel like Cardi B was at her point, and I don't blame her, even though, like, she walked out, she had a big knot on her head. But at the same time, I've been in situations where I've been in a fight where somebody pushed me back and held me back to where the other person was able to, get a hit in, and shit like that happens. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, she just lost because she got a knot on her head, because I know how real fights happen. I've been in fights myself. I've seen fights before. I know how stuff happens. I know how stuff is. So somebody said Nicki can fight, FYI, but she ain't about to look bad in front of these white folks. You so unbiased and need to shut the fuck up. I mean, have you seen Nicki Minaj fight to say that she could fight? I can't say that I've seen her fight. I've never seen Cardi B fight either. And so, I'm not going to say that Cardi B is just out here with the hands either, but I know as a person, also somebody just said Cardi B is a new mom and she shouldn't be out here fighting like an animal. I agree that Cardi B is a new mom, but at the same time, if you've ever had children, I've had a daughter, I know how postpartum stresses can be, and at the like I mean, you never know what somebody is going through mentally, so I don't know. Right, somebody said security or anyone could have caused a knot. I agree. Somebody said I seen Cardi fight and she got hurt. I wasn't there. I can't tell from the angles of the video. I can't tell from the angles of the video. I'm not a person who feels like, I mean, yeah, she shouldn't just be fighting. Yes, she is a new mom. Yes, she shouldn't let people's words get to her. But if you have a certain mentality and you're not used to fake industry stuff, you will reach your limit. Everybody is not built for the industry. Cardi B is successful in the industry, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she's built for the industry. The industry is fake. I've been in situations involving the industry. I know a lot of industry people, and the shit is fake. I couldn't like inject myself totally in certain situations because I just cannot deal in fake environments like that. Like I can only take so much. So, and then you can only take so much, and then you got to back up, and then you can take so much, and then you got to back up before it's like, you know what? No. You know, like a lot of people have no idea what it's like to be in industry settings. They have no idea what these people are like in real life. They have no idea certain scenarios, certain situations. And I mean, I feel like to each his own. Some situations that Cardi B is in, I look at it and I think that certain situations can be avoided. There are certain situations with fans that I feel like she goes too far. There are certain situations that I feel like, you know, she just needs to take a chill pill. But in this certain situation with Nicki Minaj, we all witnessed the shade that Nicki Minaj has thrown at her. We all witnessed the shots that Nicki Minaj has thrown at her. We all witnessed the things that Nicki Minaj does and then hides her hand. And the Barbs could try to act like they don't see it, but I see it. I see the stuff that she do. And so I understand in this particular situation where it's like, look, I'm not about to play with you no further. I'm not about to play with you no further. And I know the Barbs are going to be feeling away and saying this and saying that. I don't care. Like, she be throwing shade. Like somebody said they both threw shade. Yes, but a lot of the clapbacks that Nicki Minaj, a lot of the clapbacks that Cardi B had was after what you call it, Nicki Minaj said some stuff. So I don't know. I just wanted to report on that real quick. For the people who are just now tuning in, I'll show you guys the clip of the fight. My video probably will get banned because it's showing violence, but hey, what the heck? I already showed it. I'll show it again. If it gets banned, then y'all know why. But let's see. Let's update the shade room, see if there's anything else. Let's see. Okay, so I'll show you guys. Let's see. Let's show you guys who are just tuning in. I mean, you guys can go to the shade room yourself, but hey, you're here already. So this is what Nicki Minaj and Cardi B was wearing. Cardi B is wearing a red gown. Nicki Minaj is wearing this, is this supposed to be like tiger stripes? I don't know. This like brown gown. And this is Cardi B fighting, and it was alleged that she was not fighting Nicki Minaj. She tried to fight Nicki Minaj. She ended up fighting Ra Ali, who is Nicki Minaj's friend. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. So as you can see, it's security holding her back. It's all kind of people in the way. You know, it is what it is. And then I'm going to show you guys the video where Cardi was like, say something about my kid again, say something about my kid again. So apparently she felt like somebody said something about her kid. This is only an update for the people who are just now tuning in. So, and then this is Nicki Minaj. This is Cardi B's like rant or speech after. I've read it over and over. I don't feel like reading it again, but basically she says that she's tired of her taking sneak disses at her and that she was pussy in real life, pretty much. And let's see if Nicki Minaj said anything on her Twitter. Let's see. Nicki Minaj Twitter. Yeah, I'm getting over a cold, so don't mind me. No, she doesn't have any updates on her page. I don't want to sign in. Let's see. Me waiting on Cardi B to get on Twitter and drop the tea about this alleged fight. No, I want Nicki Minaj's Twitter. I don't think she said nothing though. Ha came to see. I don't know what that could be about. The people are a mess. She don't have no updates. We'll hear from Nicki Minaj eventually on this whole matter, I'm sure. We'll hear what she has to say. But that's about it, I guess. I just came to update y'all real quick on this whole situation. I was laying down. I was supposed to go back live, and then I was like, I'll just take a nap, and then I'll get up and work on videos. And then I got a text that they had a fight, and I'm like, wow, what's
Take a nap, and then I'll get up.
I was like, guess I will report on it. I guess I'll report on it. So I guess that's it. I'll read some of you guys, what some of you guys are saying in the chat. It says they should have a boxing match in the ring. That's from Live Your Life. Fonzie B says Cardi don't want smoke. She better sit all the way down and take a nap. Lavita Harvey says, I agree, Wade. Cardi B talk all that ish, but she caught them hands today. But hey, she didn't catch hands from Nicki. So, and at the same time, we don't know, like, we don't, like, you, if you've never been in a fight, you've never been in a situation where you was in a fight, somebody tried to break up the fight, there are people who will hold you back. They'll hold one person back, put the focus on one person, and then another person, and as it was alleged, Raw Ali jumped in. Not saying this happened. I don't see a clear angle, but I'm just saying how things could happen. They see Cardi B as the A-list star. They're trying to grab her. Raw Ali, who's thinking about her? Okay, whatever. She runs up. She has clear advantage to take a shot at her. That don't mean she just got beat up. You get what I'm saying? I don't think that she just got beat up. I think that in certain situations where there's a lot of security, there's easy shots that could be taken at you. And she does have a big knot on her head. But I'm not gonna just automatically say like, oh, she just got beat up. Like she just got beat up. Because I know how fight scenarios can happen and I know how things can happen. So somebody said why we can't see your face. Because yeah, Cardi B has a big knot. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Hold on. Before I go, I guess I'll show y'all the big knot on her forehead. It's really big. It's a really big knot. There's a lot of not today and something not jokes going around. This is Cardi B's knot on her forehead. And this is another angle of her being escorted after the fight. She has no shoes on. She's looking like, yeah, whatever. And she has a big knot on her forehead. Yep. Yep. So that is the news report. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Cardi B tried to go at Nicki Minaj. Raw Ali jumped in. She caught the hands with Raw